Hello, class. This is Mrs. Arnold. I hope you guys all had a fantastic spring break. I hope you got to go outside and play when it was warm. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it'll warm up in the next couple days. But today we are going to be talking about partitioning rectangles, and we are going to be using a square. So last lesson when we worked on this, we laid all of our squares out and then we traced them. This lesson focuses on using just one square. So when we look at this, we are going to use this one square to create all of our rows and columns for the shapes. So I need for you to go get out Math Journal page 206. We are going to be doing number 1 together. So if you pause this video until you've got that done. So what I need for you to do is I need for you to take out a pattern block, and I need you to put it in the corner of that rectangle, number 1 on page 206. You're going to put it on the corner, and then you're going to take your pencil, and you are going to draw around it, just like that. So your paper should look like this. Now, we know that if we were to put this here, we would have another square there. We can just know that by looking at it. So you can go ahead and take your pencil and drag this line straight across. Okay? And then you need to take this and put it down here. We're going to make another row. So take your pencil, trace it, and then we know, again, if we extend it straight across, it makes another line. Now, we can tell just by looking at it that this bottom row is only going to be able to hold one more square. So you can go ahead and you can move that line, you can draw that line straight down there. Now we have all of our squares. We've partitioned this rectangle using our squares. So when we look at this, how many rows of squares are there? Remember, rows go from left to right. So we have 1, 2, 3 rows of squares. Our next question says, how many squares are in each row? Well, we can see 1, 2 are in each row. So our answer is 2. Now, how many squares do you draw to cover the whole rectangle? So how many squares are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can draw 6 squares to cover the entire rectangle. Okay? Now, when you are looking at numbers 2 and 3 on this page, you will notice your rectangle, but you'll also notice a square off to the left. The square off to your left is the square you will be using to measure. So you can put your square up to the side of the figure, and you can kind of put your lines, and then move it, and put another line. Just be very careful because number 3 on this page, the square is a lot smaller. It's not your regular pattern block. So make sure you pay attention to that and make sure you put your answers in for these pages in the quizzes. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.